Hey there, so today we have another Battle Beers, and this is between two porters. So this is between Smuttynose Robust Porter and Bell's Porter. And so if you haven't followed the channel for a while, I used to do a bunch of these, pretty much basic beers and as an accessible beers, but do them Battle Beers, had them side by side. So I haven't really done that recently, so we're digging back into it. A few different reasons for doing that. A, it's a great way to try a bunch of beers, but really the important thing for me is comparing and contrasting beers. It's one thing to have these beers, you know, this one today and then this one tomorrow, but I think it really highlights the strengths and weaknesses of each beer when you have them side by side, and you can really have a conversation about, well, you know, my favorite porter is, you know, Bell's Porter because I had it against another one and this is what I really liked about it, and therefore I recommend it. So if you have any recommendations, please post below. If you'd like to see any kind of basic beer, Battle Beers kind of videos, you can check out a playlist that I'll make of a bunch of different old videos that I had of Battle Beers. But we have these mixed up. I don't know which one's which, so let's dig in. Yeah, very familiar. It smells like a porter. You get this beautiful roasted malt quality. There's a nice creaminess. There's some milk chocolate coming through. Oh, that is delicious. Yeah. Oh, nice. Smacks up front with a really nice kind of like medium to medium plus kind of roast quality. A nice complexity malts driving through on this one. Up front, there's a little bit of this kind of light burnt flavor. It moves on to nice coffee roast and some chocolate. And then on the back end, you get a little bit more of that char lingering on the back end. There is a lingering kind of drying bitterness coming through as well. There's also a beautiful nutty flavor coming through. Very nice, yeah. There's a little bit of spice, kind of licorice or something driving in there as well. It's just really well-tuned kind of machine. And really, as I wait a little bit more, getting more of that nuttiness, a little bit of peanut butter kind of thing. Not exactly peanut butter, but you know what I'm talking about, the roasted nuttiness. And then the malts come in, and then there's a little bit of depth of like some just char and roast kind of thing coming through. Really nice. Let's get the aroma on this one. This one's quite familiar as well. Smells, you know, pretty similar. You got a medium kind of roasted malt kind of level on there. There's a little bit of, again, that roasty nuttiness as well. This one maybe seems a little bit more hoppy, a little bit more, probably some earthiness going on. Cheers. Okay, there you go, yeah. It's just immediately apparent. This one is a lot less roasty. This one drives a little bit more reminders of something like a Guinness or an Irish stout, just something that's jumped back a little bit more on that kind of roasted quality and the chocolate and the coffee flavors. It's just dialed back, yeah. In general, there's like a milk chocolatey kind of thing dancing around. There really is not that depth of like chocolate and roast flavor that I was talking about in this one. You get a similar kind of bitterness. There is a little bit of that kind of, again, that nutty kind of nutty medium roast kind of thing going on. As you wait more, the nuttiness is really accentuated in this one, whereas this one really drives with more complexity and the roast transitioning with that nuttiness quite well. This is nice. I mean, for me, this would be more of a beginner kind of beer. You know, if you find someone that's into Guinness, you probably want to let them have this one. Let them grow into the kind of complexity and roast and chocolate and malt flavors in this one. I'm going to immediately guess that this one is the Bell's Porter. It's a little lower in alcohol, 5.6%. This one should be the Smuttynose, 6.2%. And I've had this one before and I really like it. So let's find out the result. Yep. Not surprising. So even though it's only about, you know, 0.6 ABV difference, there is so much more flavor in this one. This one early on was one of my favorite dark beers, so really excited to revisit it. It's been a long time since I've had this beer, so delicious stuff. Post in the comments below what your favorite porter is. For me, it's probably still Founders, even though that's not here right now, but this one's another one of my favorite porters. Let me know what you think about Bell's Porter. Post in the comments if you want to see any other basic beer / battle beer videos later. Cheers.